Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Victoria 2 as Ireland. So last time I played was over a week ago. I wasn't able to record last week, so I had to record a bunch of videos in advance to be able to still upload every day. So I'm not sure exactly what we were doing last time. I think we recently had this war with France where Spain took some of their land and we released Catalonia down here. And I guess we were waiting for our truce to expire so we can go to war with them again, because why wouldn't we? That'll be in 1916. I think we were also sort of falling behind a little bit in military and industry, which is kind of unfortunate, but it's sort of a consequence of us having only the three main core provinces. Those are the only provinces we can build industry in, so can only develop at so fast a rate. Like someone like Germany, who has so many more provinces, can just build so many more factories faster. And the military is sort of the same, because a lot of people, I think, are getting more military score from having larger navies. The larger late game ships like the dreadnoughts are worth a decent amount of military score each. And we only have the three provinces with fully upgraded. Actually, I think we actually have a few more now down here, maybe. Yeah, so maybe that's not such a big factor in the military thing. We are actually researching the tech which will let us upgrade them to level 6. So once that happens, we should be able to crank out a few dreadnoughts and maybe catch up a bit more in military power. Anyway, enough summarizing and reminiscing. Let's carry on. Our upper house has been rearranged, so that's good. Building the higher level ports will also get our colonial power up, and will let us hopefully convert a few of these African states or African provinces into states or colonies, protectorates. I'm just going to use the terms interchangeably because I can never remember the exact difference between all of them. Upgrade them so that we can build factories in there, basically. Let's see. Sure, we'll do this one. It's kind of like a slightly annoying sort of catch-22 type situation where the provinces in Africa that will be able to upgrade to states are the low population ones, and those are the worst ones to build factories in. But still, building a factory in a low population state is better than having no factory at all. They can gain consciousness, I suppose. And we get 1 prestige. So that's nice. So we are still we are building this battleship, which probably will bring us fairly close to our naval thing. Battleships require 50. Yeah, pretty close. We have discovered Rhetoric of Hate. Okay. That'll be useful when we become fascist. Let's see. We could get aeronautics so we could make aeroplanes. That would be probably good. Maybe making our factories better is more important for now. Sure, let's get that. And we can now upgrade the naval bases, which is 242k each, so pretty expensive, even considering the large amount of stockpiled money we have. But we'll do it in our 3 core provinces at least. Not having too much trouble getting stuff for these, it looks like, so that's good. Crisis was averted. I don't remember what that crisis was about, but that's good, I suppose. Oh, and the Titanic has sunk. How sad. They should make a movie about that. They should invent movies first. Unless movies have been invented already, I'm not sure. Okay, some prestige. I think probably movies have been invented, or certainly silent movies. We can build a few more soldiers, or more brigades, which maybe we should do. Mostly in Africa, it seems. We could... Oh, we aren't actually researching airplanes. I was going to say we could wait until we were finished the research and then get some of those, but... Since we're not researching it, I'll just go ahead and build the normal stuff first. We can get airplanes later. Oh, we can also build tanks. I forgot about this. Or didn't notice. Let's do this. Let's get... sure, this many tanks. All the tanks. Tanks, tanks, tanks. So, oh. The ungrateful government of Netherlands has seized our investments and claimed them as our own. Oh, okay. We gain the Make Puppets CB on them. Or we let them be. Does this mean they've become a great power? No, they're still secondary power. Oh, they're a proletarian dictatorship. Which means they had a revolution and they are no longer in our sphere. Not because they're a great power, though. Do I want to make them a puppet? Not really. I'll just gain 100 relation with them. I'll probably just re-sphere them fairly easily. Let's see, we were working on Sweden, I guess, their inner sphere. Oh, and Russia is attempting to take them, maybe? Okay, well, we'll keep working on Sweden at 3 until we get up to 65, which should be pretty soon, and then we'll ban Russia, and then we'll start working on the Netherlands. We should have them at 1 already. Japan is working on them. They probably have bordering provinces in Indonesia or something, so they can probably do that pretty well. Seems like Russia isn't being extremely diligent about influencing here, but I'm still going to ban them anyway. We'll put them down to 1. Netherlands up to 3. And let's see. I wonder if this prevents us from investing in them anymore. We are not allowed. Okay. Well, that's fine, I suppose. They want an alliance. So, obviously we'll do that. That was my battleship getting built, I think. Brings us up to 0 colonial power available, which is certainly better than none. Let's see if we can find one of these states that could be... Yeah, gonna be like 500-ish. Still a good way off. A fascist newspaper has begun circulating in one of our states. The paper Irish Dawn carries fiery denunciations of everything between heaven and earth, including, but certainly not limited to, communists, socialists, liberals, conservatives, foreigners, minorities, women, homosexuals, capitalists, deviants, and criminals. While the paper carries a fair amount of vitriol, it does still manage to capitalize fairly well on several of the attitudes that are prevalent among fairly broad strata of our society. Whatever that says about Irish society. Okay, well this doesn't actually help us get a fascist government in power, because the people in the Rift Valley in Africa do not vote because it's not a state. But we'll have the poor strata become more fascist anyway in case we do convert it to a state. I mean, it should go without saying, by the way, although I am trying to get a fascist government in power, I do not endorse fascist views personally. I'm sure that's probably unnecessary to say, but you know. It's just part of the game. So, having trouble with our tanks, I assume. Do we not have a tank factory? I thought we built one. Oh, it's building, I see. Well, that's fine. Once that's finished, we should get our tanks at some point. And then we can use them on France. Speaking of which, our truce is until August 1916. Maybe wait just a little while before starting to justify a war. They're allied with Austria-Hungary, which should not be any kind of a problem, assuming Germany wants to join this war. Or even, you know, Spain or Italy, anyone. Are we allied with Italy? We are, okay. What is the alliance situation? We're allied with Italy and Germany. Okay. That's good. One prestige. Is okay. And how long until our ports finish expanding? A long time. 1918. Alright. That's fine. We can wait. We have the Netherlands at 59, so we can increase opinion there. Japan is a bit ahead of us. I don't think we're catching up. In fact, I think they might be... No, I think we're at pretty much the same rate, so I don't know, maybe it's better to discredit them? Is this a situation where discrediting is actually good? Probably not, still. They might just discredit us back. I almost never discredit people because it always seems like it's not really worth it. But I'm actually gonna try it in this case just to see if this works out for us. So we are still influencing at the same rate while they are reduced by, I forget what this is, 75% or something? I don't think we can actually see. No one else is... Let's see about Russia here. They're still banned, so that's fine. And Russia and the Ottomans, they are getting up to some shenanigans here. So I guess I'll just ban them there as well. That seems fine. Nope, France doing nothing in Spain, despite the flag popping up. Tensions dissipate in Timbuktu. The Ottomans have rebels. Ooh, they sure do. Oh no, that's not as many rebels as I thought. Did manage to siege a province though, or occupy rather. And we have our own rebels. Like the tiniest uprising ever. Alright. Liberia goes bankrupt. Italy is having some rebel problems of their own as well. The Mud March. Old Pops can gain consciousness, they can become more liberal, or we can ban public meetings. We'll just let them gain consciousness, I suppose. Seems okay. We won our battle. What kind of rebels are these? Republican Guard. Okay, so our research is finished. Maybe we'll go ahead and get airplanes now. Though I don't think we have an airplane... We do have an airplane factory. Just ignore me, I suppose. I don't even know what factories I have. So, yeah, now that we can actually build them, we'll... Well, once we're finished this, we can build them, and then we already have the factory built, so... That's all good. They want unemployment subsidies, mostly. Seems okay. I'm assuming that won't actually cost us anything, since we don't have any unemployment. Which may or may not be how it works. As we can see. It does cost us, okay. Well, that's fine, we're still making plenty of money. Increase relations with Burma. Or getting some prestige, basically. I'll take the prestige. And I think it's about time we start fabricating a claim, or, I mean, justifying a war on France. So, we could liberate... liberate Tunisia down here. Might be the best thing to do. I don't want to actually take any colonial states from them, because it's going to work against my efforts to gain some colonial power for once. I'm not actually sure if taking land on their mainland will count against our colonial power usage. We could just try and take a province from them. We could take Brittany. That might be fun. Actually, would have to wait a little while. Well, we wouldn't have to wait a little while, but I would want to wait a little while just in case we get discovered immediately. We would go over the infamy limit. Same for liberate country, but not free people. I did look up the difference between liberate country and free people, but this was about a week ago, and I have since forgotten what it was. Oh, wait, no, I think it is, with free people, the state gets liberated and put in the attacker's sphere, but France retains its cores on it. Whereas with liberate country, France gives up their cores. And I think we use liberate country on Catalonia, which should mean that France has no cores here. Which it does not, so yes, I think that's what it is. Anyway, I think I will wait just a little while to get down below 14 infamy, and then start fabricating or justifying the war. Just to be on the safe side. There's probably a pretty low chance we'd be discovered that soon anyway, but it's not long to wait. And how are our ports doing? Still not ready. Neither is our tank factory. I think I will expand all the necessary factories and a few ones that aren't quite as near their limit. And we can increase our opinion with the Netherlands. It seems like discrediting Japan did indeed get us ahead, and they're still discredited, so we'll be getting further ahead. Okay. Good to know that it is useful in some situations. We'll go to friendly immediately then, and we should totally be able to get to 100 before Japan, I guess. Anyway, we are out of time for this episode, so thanks for watching, and join me again next time.